y'all. You should welcome me back. You want a ball till you fall, I can help you with that. You want beef, I can let a slug melt in your hat, cause I'm a wild barbarian.
Hello and welcome to the practice problems video for the intermediate value theorem. Okay, for this problem we're asked to find, to use the intermediate value theorem to show that f of x equals x to the x cubed plus x takes on the value 9 for some x in the interval 1 to 2. So the given interval is a and b, so a is 1 and b is 2. So the first thing we have to do to even use the intermediate value theorem is to find what is the value of our function at each of these points, at each of the end points. So f of 1 is equal to 1 cubed plus 1, which is equal to 1 plus 1, so that's just a 2. And then we'll try the second endpoint here. So f of 2 is equal to 2 to the third plus a 2. So that would be an 8 plus 2, which is a 10. Okay? So now that we found those and we know this is going to be continuous, so we know that f of x is continuous because it is the sum of two other continuous functions, right? And that's also the power rule. It is a polynomial. Okay? So we know that it's continuous on the interval. So what we can say, so the explanation I find for a lot of intermediate value theorem problems, I find that the ultimate explanation slash conclusion is the longest. But hey, it's worth it, right? So according, and you can get fancy with the wording. I usually say according to or by the intermediate value theorem, to the intermediate value theorem, since f of x is continuous, and you might think that these beginning conditions or these initial conditions or assumptions conditions in this case, because we know that f of x is continuous, but you might think these are kind of trivial and superficial and I just have to write more and more, but they're actually pretty important. The wording and everything that we write, especially that f of x is continuous, that's very important to our conclusion, because if it wasn't continuous, then you could have a graph jumping all over the place, and our conclusions don't hold. Okay, so since f of x is continuous on our interval, on our closed interval 1 to 2, since f of 1 is equal to 2, and since f of 2 is equal to 10, okay, so you have to state those values. So then we can say there exists at least, we can see at least one value, it might be more, one value c, that's the commonly used letter there, that's in the open interval from 1 to 2, such that, in our conclusion, again, f of c is equal to 9. Okay? And we know that because 9 is in between 2 and 10. All right? So that's it for that problem. Now on to the next one.
For those who left here, the best years, we in the bulletproof vest years. The aim for the head and chest years. What's your name? Make your name known for the next year. Better rap. Yeah.